It's so chilly.
Hello, we're back in the shed. So what have we got to talk about? We've had another delivery. You'll probably remember a video similar to this in which we did something along the lines of this. We've got kit. So it's been a little while since we spoke to you. What was the last thing we did a video on?
It was Cycle Show.
It was the cycle show. Take a look.
Guests of honour.
Guests of honour.
Right, we are back in the shed on a cold winter's evening, and it is absolutely freezing, as you can tell. The weather's been crap for about 3 months, and we're bored of being on turbo in solitude. Our friends at ImSport have sent us their latest winter offerings, hopefully get us out and encourage us to train in the winter. We've also teamed up with them to provide... Oh, why can't we talk today?
We've also teamed up with them to give our team some lovely kit.
There we go.
So, if you're in the Bath area, you might see a bunch of choppers cycling around all covered in spots.
Yeah.
So what have they sent us?
They have sent us all together their new winter jacket,
Their new windproof gilet.
a lovely thermal CX skin suit.
They've also sent us the T2 open zip skin suit, which isn't really winter kit, but we're going to take a look at it anyway.
Because just look at it.
It looks pretty cool.
Very sexy.
It looks like something Batman would wear. You'll also notice new larger logo on the back. Since last year when we reviewed the T3 kit, we've expanded the team a little bit. We've got a few guys riding with us and we needed a company to give us some kit. So we're really happy that ImSport is that company. Big logos on the back, hugs all around. With that said, we'll try our best to give you an impartial review / overview of the new winter range.
Let's take a gander at our nice new kit on the models who aren't old and flabby like me and Sire.
Roll the kids. So Callen, I'm going to let you start us off. What are you going to show us?
My personal highlight is the lovely CX thermal skin suit. I'm too short.
Why is that your personal highlight?
Well, it's just got lots of nice features.
And because you're a massive CX geek.
Geek, not very good at it though.
Yeah, I did say you're good at it.
It's funny. It's a long sleeve skin suit, lots of dots all over it, fully fleece lined, which is really good in the winter, and it opens up the whole way, which makes having Nature Wheeze that little bit easier.
Nature Wheeze.
Nature Wheeze. Or just pretty good for if you want to get out of your kit and change base layers before a race.
Or just riding around with your zip open. Like, everybody knows that's the most pro look you can go for.
It's amazing, mate. I've worn it a few times late autumn, early winter, and it was a little bit too warm, but the weather's changed in the last couple of weeks and now it's absolutely coming to its own with a nice base layer, and even on the commute with the gilet, it's seriously perfect.
And what weather is that? It's about 4 degrees, 5 degrees?
Yeah, sort of 4 or 5 degrees, cold, a little bit icy, lots of mud to go sliding around in.
Happy times. What's really cool about this skin suit is that, for me at least, I've never had a thermal skin suit, and you kind of trade off the whole being aero and wearing a skin suit with also being cold at the CX races. Now you don't have to. You look pretty cool, but inside your little heart is warm. In addition to the thermal skin suit, we've got the regular T2 open zip. Again, the zip undoes all the way, and you've got the effect of having just a regular open flappy jersey when you're wearing it. That means, again, you can look badass riding around with your flappy jersey, but then at the same time turn yourself into an aero god with the flick of a zip.
Potential some awesome shots when that guy on Mont Ventoux is putting his card in your back pocket.
And that is another thing. It has a back pocket. It's a similar back pocket to the ones we showed you on the T3 kit. It's really aero and really big and deep actually, so you don't really need to worry about your kit falling out. It kind of hugs the stuff that you put in your pocket, which is really weird. You never feel like your phone is just going to jump out the top because it feels like it's kind of enclosing it. The sleeves are different to the previous iteration of T2. They've got an upgraded aero fabric, which is a little bit more like the T3 kit that we reviewed. Similarly, The gripper elastic is pretty much the same as the T3 kit. Nice and aero, you've got no bumps at all at the hems, and
just an all-round super fast garment with a bit of comfort added. Another really good feature about the Impsport skin suits is they're all custom made. So if, like me, you're built like a hobbit, I've chosen to have large uppers and medium bottoms just so it fits me nicely. And you can have any combination to maximise your aero gains.
Moving on to the gilet. The previous gilets that we saw from Impsport had a mesh back on them. These are not mesh. We were slightly worried that they might be a bit too warm, but I think we've been pleasantly surprised.
They've become an absolute mainstay.
I've been wearing mine all the time, and I didn't wear it for the first time yesterday, and it was so bloody freezing that I didn't realise how much I'd been relying upon it.
Fully waterproof and breathable, which is cool.
One of my favourite features. Again, it's got that Impsport gripper elastic. They've patented it, right?
I assume so. They force not to.
It's probably not patented. Basically, if you're thinking of copying Impsport, better check with your patent lawyers. Don't want you getting in trouble. One of my favourite features of the gilet is our favourite gripper elastic. Means that you can pull the gilet down, it doesn't ride up and give you a cold back, and you pretty much look good throughout the ride. Nothing rides up, nothing rides down, and your kit looks as it did when you put it on.
My favourite feature is the fact that the gilet has 3 pockets on the back of it, which is really good, particularly when you're laid up in the winter. There's nothing worse than trying to ride along, not crash, and fumbling in your jersey under your gilet at the same time. Just put your snacks in the pockets there, straight round, boom, gel time.
And we're not saying that any of these features are groundbreaking or anything. We've seen it on competitors, but it's kind of got the holy lexicon. The holy lexicon, is that even a thing?
Don't know what lexicon means, mate.
It's kind of got all of the features in the right place, so it's kind of the sweet spot of gilets. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. It does sound like we're being a little bit too positive, but it warrants it. We love this kit.
Genuinely wicked garment. I might actually put it on because I am so cold. So the last garment we've got to talk about in this video is the lovely new intermediate winter jacket. The fabrics on the face of it seem to be the same as the CX thermal skin suit. So fleece lined, but not too thick as you would get in a sort of full deep winter jacket. Just a really, really nice bit of kit. It's pretty aero and figure hugging for a jacket, which is really nice because a lot of winter jackets are too baggy and they ride up around your midriff and are just generally annoying to wear and become a sail. A windsock.
The arms, they're long, so they don't ride up to your elbows and give you frostbite on your wrists, as some of the kit does. The neck, nice and high, so again, you don't need your buff. Getting back to my good old favourite, the gripper elastic. All of this kit features really nice gripper elastic, which may seem like a stupid thing that I seem to have an overly weird obsession with, but it means that your hems don't ride up or ride down, and you look pretty sharp all the way through your ride. The pocket setup, you've got 3 pockets, 2 big ones on the side, and you've got this little one in the middle, which is perfect for a pump.
Or a really straight banana.
Or a really straight banana.
Got some nice stretchy cuffs on it, which will fit over your gloves. What?
They go under gloves. We're pros.
Over?
Under.
Over.
Gloves go over.
Gloves go under, mate.
No, over.
Under.
Over.
I'm actually genuinely going to Google it.
Okay. Apparently Callen wears his cuffs over his gloves. I think that's just wrong. Comment below. Do you wear your gloves over your sleeves or under your sleeves?
As I said, long arms, nice elasticated cuffs to go over
let's have a look.
Or under your gloves.
As you can see here,
nice hairy arms.
The cuffs are fairly well fitting, so they will fit under your gloves, but they're also quite stretchy. So if you want them to go over your gloves, like Callen here, they will do that too. I'm putting this on because it's freezing. We also got a few other pieces of kit coming your way. They unfortunately don't have pink dots on them, but to be honest, they're pretty nice. We're going to do a little review of that in the coming weeks.
So if your club or team are looking for some nice new kit to start the new year, give InSport a shout because we really love their kit and we do personally vouch for it.
Another great feature that they've got is the club shop. Basically, they set up an online shop where all of your club members can go in and individually order what they want and pay for it. And it takes the hassle out of organising a club kit order.
It takes away the hassle of collecting cash and totting everything up at the end, just like when you go for an India with your mates and the bill never quite adds up.
I think that's about it. I'm slightly cold, although not so cold since I've put this charming jersey on. We're going to get back into the house. And we're going to see you in the next video.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on all the socials.
Also, if you would like a pair of socks, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and leave a comment. One of you, if you leave a comment, like it's hard to give away socks because not many people leave comments on YouTube, but just leave a comment on YouTube. The best one gets socks. It might be the only one. Free socks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.